It's so frustrating to buy something that feels like a safe bet, only to realize, no, it was a miss. When that happens to me, I try to treat it more like research. I may have made a bad purchase, but if I understand why, at least I won't repeat it. Today I'm looking at 5 shopping mistakes I recently made, and the lesson that last item taught me may actually save me thousands in the future. When I bought these shoes, I thought they were going to be incredibly versatile because everyone says nude is a great neutral, right? Well, turns out not all shades of nude are the same because this has a bit of a yellow tint to it, and it does not go well with my mostly cool toned wardrobe. When I compared these sandals to these loafers that go with pretty much everything I own, I noticed that the loafers are a lot more cool and a bit grayish, muted in tone. And that matches my wardrobe so much better. So in the future, I will buy nude only if it is like these loafers, cool and muted. I felt really comfortable buying this backpack because I really like the combination of black with tan. However, when I tried wearing it with my outfits, they always felt busy and a bit incohesive. And that really bugged me because this was my only backpack and I wanted it to work with pretty much all my outfits, even my more colorful ones. When I compare it with this all black backpack that I bought as a replacement, I can wear this with pretty much everything and it always looks okay. But the two colored one, I always had to style around. Also, when I bought this, I completely ignored that I like to follow the three color rule. And this backpack eats up two of my slots already, which means I'm even more restricted with my outfit choices. So going forward, I will buy multicolored items only if I'm willing to make them the star of the show and style everything else around them. And for workhorse items, I will stick to one color. I was really excited when I found this non-itchy alpaca cardigan because I thought this fuzzy kind of felted texture would add so much interest to my outfits. But it turns out there was a drawback I did not know about. The more I wore it, the more it lost its shape, especially around the bum. And now it looks a bit misshapen and just tired. This wool cardigan, however, that I wore way more often, hasn't lost its shape at all. When I touch the wool, I do notice that it's a lot more flexible, and that is probably what helps it snap back into shape. So going forward, I may still buy some pieces made of alpaca, but it will only be items that don't run the risk of stretching out, like hats or maybe a scarf. When I bought this jacket, I thought it was a great buy because it reminded me so much of a jacket I love to wear. And that is because they share that relaxed, open shape. But once I started wearing this, I quickly realized that the vibe is completely different. To me, that other jacket feels clean and a little bit unusual. It gives me that Japanese urban look that I really like. This one feels really different, and I somehow missed that. I think because it's not one big no-no, but rather a compilation of different things. It's a shorter cut, the slight waist emphasis, the stiffer material, and mainly that striped woven texture pattern thing. The more I wear this, the more it reminds me of these bags and hammocks you can buy in these fair trade word stores. It seems obvious to me now, but just because two items share the same shape and color does not mean they have the same style energy. Yeah. I think the reason this disappointed me so much is that it falls into this awkward middle category. It is neither really cool and modern, but it's also not compensating for that by being really flattering or elegant or interesting. So when I wear it, it just feels kind of meh. So going forward, I'm going to pay more attention to the vibe an outfit has instead of just looking at the shape. The last lesson, I'm really happy that it cost me only $300 because it could have cost me thousands. I bought myself a pair of white gold hoops for a milestone and I thought I upgraded from silver. And then after a while, I started noticing that my nice sparkly luxury hoops were looking a bit yellow and tired and sad. And when I researched it, I learned that white gold is always a little bit yellow because, well, gold is yellow. But the jewelers actually coated in this rhodium plating to make it sparkly silver. So if you are a novice like me, you don't realize it. And similar to gold or silver coated items, the plating washes off. Honestly, I think I'll just stick to silver. It's cheaper, it's more silver. I can just polish it and it returns to its shine. Or maybe I'll check out platinum and palladium in store because I've never seen them in real life and those are a true silver as far as I know. So that may be an option if I want non-tarnishing piece in the future. All these bad purchases had something in common. I thought they were a safe bet, so I stopped questioning them and felt comfortable buying them really spontaneously. So in the future, even if something feels safe, I want to just pause, take my time, and consider if there is some hidden drawback or if it will really work with my wardrobe. If you also want to downsize your wardrobe and struggle a bit with letting go, I share a method that really helped me declutter in this video.